And then I want to welcome all of you tonight, for our conversation with Messiah and Heart of God, Zahé. Thank you so much, Zahé, for joining us today. And
Yes,
thank you so much for giving us this time today.
yes. Yesterday was not possible, but today.
Yes. Thank you so much for giving us this time to do it today then.
Okay. No
Um,
problem.
if you don't mind, I would very much love to hear more on the subject of the voice of God. We hear only very little from religious books like the Bible. In the Bible, for example, we know this one story where Prophet Elijah on the mountain, and then he was told God will pass, and then he was listening if maybe the voice of God was in this big thunderstorm or maybe in this big fire, but then in the end, the story goes that it was in this soft breeze. And also, you have many stories which mention the voice of God. And I was wondering if you could maybe share a little bit more.
Actually, every human being who has a voice
Yes.
or angel or any creation, these are the voice which God has given. Okay?
Okay.
So, and this is the expression of God. Uh, if you take those voices back, then originally it will go back to God. And you all gonna be, every creation gonna be uh, who will be stumpf. They will not able to speak actually.
Mhm.
And so originally this is a billion sparks are functioning, which making possible to have these voices.
Mhm.
If God decide today that they are my voices, if I let you have my car and I decide I want to have my car back, what you can do?
Nothing.
Nothing. So all the voices, they are expression of God. If one day he take all these voices back, then these all voices will go back to God. If you take expression of sin, then we all will be blind in creation. So again, I have to explain
Mhm.
you. When we talk about subject of universal prime force, we say that external and internal creation are in movement because of spark of God. So actually, this is your voice not belong to you. Your eyes not belong to you. Your hearing is not belong to you. All the sensing which it gave you, you have rent, but it is not belong to you. That's why we should learn our lesson from one blind who is not able to see. Question is, God is not able to make all creation blind? Yes, he can do. He has to stop his spark, continuing soul spark not to give. So all those your five senses, what you see, smell, speak, everything is gone. Yes. So now question is, when it all go back to God, there is only one voice. And this is a voice. God is the subject of universal prime force. So if angel can take any voice, God is subject, he is not an object. Yes. So we must see like this, then nothing belongs to us.
Mhm.
Yeah?
So are you saying that if we would listen properly, then we could hear the voice of God in all of which we hear?
Expression, I say.
Okay, an expression.
I did not say,
Okay.
because you start saying that other God speaking through me and other the
Yeah.
voice of God. We should
Okay.
not make a confusion.
Hmm.
Expression, yes. Expression means if one day God decide all the internal or external creation not to give the spark of subject of universal prime force, then nothing remains. Eternity. Yes.
Mm.
So the only thing what in human, when I hear songs and then I hear songs in eternal life, then I hear songs in heaven. It's getting quality, more and more qualities of voices. Yes. More you go low, then quality becoming very low, like in hell,
Mm.
in the hell. So God, the whole creation is rent to you for short time. But we don't understand this point. God gave you this senses, He rent you. When did He say you have this permanent? Yes. And so the one who gave, He can ask you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime.
So when you gave me example of the Alaya, yeah.
Yes.
This was his expression of growth. He heard many voices, but in the end, he became fear. Yes. I know God voices, but when God glorified voices come, and they are trillion and trillion bliss, I get fear.
Hmm.
I get fear. When God cooled his light, then is the expression. So they are all expression which God has. This is how his expression. This is all his expression, you know. So you cannot say specifically, this is God's voice and this is not a voice of God. Okay. We have one very famous singer uh, in India. I talk to you music, no?
Yes.
She's a very famous. We say Lata. And there's another famous singer, we call them emperor of classical song. She said, God speak through him. God sing through him. This is the expression.
Hmm.
You know me? Yes. If I'm going in the crystal golden and blue light and no one can see my spirit, then they believe God is coming. So they all are expression and honor what God is giving you according to nearness. Yes. He can give you any voice. He can give you every beauty or your beauty changing every few seconds. So all expression is belong to God. You cannot pinpoint that this is now the voice of God and this is not the voice of God. Yes. God don't need to speak actually. God, universal language is also telepathic. So you cannot limit it. God eyes. We can see from here to here. God can see across the eternal life. So which eyes he has? Yeah? So these are expression qualities. If I can see billion, trillion lighting year far away from sitting here, this is a quality. But this all quality is by God. That nothing belongs to you. But it's not dwelling in you. Not you think I'm God and you are God and he is God. Yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot of confusion.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's your,
In this.
yeah, no
Yes.
passive.
Yes. And related to the subject of the voice of God, I also wanted to come back to this one last recording from you, which you gave the title God is the voice of his own love. I think last time you mentioned this, but last time I didn't have the chance to listen to this new recording. Um, Now I listened to it today, but the uh, I did not quite understand the meaning of the title in respect to the story you were telling. Maybe you can elaborate a little bit more on this.
Did you read all my story?
Not all of them, no.
What is the problem then?
Hmm.
You have to read and then talk to me. You're reading only 20% this journey and
Oh, this journey I listened to twice today.
uh,
Yes, but I did not find the meaning of this title.
I'm the voice of my own love.
Yes,
You read all this journey, what I'm speaking.
yes.
All. You are reading?
I
You are,
was listening.
I would advise you should listen one more time.
Okay.
But listen very silent way. Because there are many missing bridges. Otherwise, you will not ask me this question.
Okay.
I'm the voice of my own love. But anyway, mm, I try to. What God's saying, love cannot discover him. What God is saying, none one of anything in this eternal life who can discover me. And if you want to discover me, then you have to go this point where I give the birth of love. When you are so far, then next step will come that birth of love and subject of love, they are two different things. Birth of love is the object. Subject of love gonna be new journey. We call this journey where object of love which was given birth and life began has a limitation. And the subject of love is a new journey after birth of love. So it will help you if you are in kindergarten and I give you university book. So this answer is uh, uh, according to your spiritual growth, according to your spiritual observation, according to your spiritual experiences. If you don't have, then knowledge will confuse. That's why I say what God was saying to me, the knowledge what you have came to know through me and shared mankind. Did he say this? Or he was saying something else?
You were saying to share everything that you um, s- heard, saw, and experienced.
Heard first. They experience not. First heard. There is no whatever knowledge is here. What you heard, Yes. For example, now I'm talking to you, and you say to me, I'm saying to you, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? And you say, no, I don't hear you. So can I give you next steps to see actually? Are you qualified?
I cannot know. Maybe some people can read sign language, but I cannot.
No, God saying first you have to pass the scent test. That are you hearing me what I'm saying? I say, no, God, I'm experiencing this. You jumping someplace else, which is not your growth, exactly. Jesus, did he heard the voice of God? That's a good question. If he did not heard the voice of God, then kingdom of God was not came reality. You got it?
Yeah.
And then you jump to seen not. After this, when God know he can hear me one to one, I say A, he don't say C. I say F, he don't say K. Is a confusion actually. And this is one of the biggest problem of prophet and Messiah, that they did not pay attention the voice of God. Yes. After when God know, you hear me clearly, then next step, he will allow you observation, not experience it. Now, observation is can take trillion year horizontal, or it can take a countless time, but he will not allow you right over there to have a journey with you. When you say, oh, okay, forget what you observe, let's have experience with me. Then you will be blind or crippled or whatever. Yes. So question is, when we don't pass, let's say our common logical sense, we don't pass 5 class, nobody gives you certificate of Mitterrand, of metric.
Hmm.
Think about that. That's a logic. And if you say, no, no, it's possible, then I think you're living in Pakistan. Yes, it's possible. Where the corruption? Yeah, it's possible. So God goes by order in life. So long you are in order, you are under the system of the law, actually. We call indirect dominion. How long you want to be there? Seeing, hearing and seeing, observation. They are horizontal, coming under the system of indirect dominion of law. You see? You will be never qualified. Did you saw that any creation could go right away vertically? So, so long you go one step by other step horizontal crossing, you are not in the direct dominion of God. You will be always remain under the system of law, actually. You see that? So that's the way work, actually. Yeah. And if you want to have, I give you Aladdin Lampe, then you can ask maybe Sandra or maybe yes, Atak, maybe they have one. Maybe you can give him Aladdin. Do you have Aladdin Lampe? No. Indirect dominion, there will be continued growth. nobody take you and jump you out to vertical level. Vertical level is you are out of the realm and system of law, entering God direct. So those things have to be clear. Yeah. And religion, or if we have a wish, we can have many wishes. You can ask, who don't want to live in heaven? Who don't want to live above the law? Who don't want to jump over God? God says you can jump over me. Who don't want actually? But then you have to bring higher quality love than God. That God become mystics because of you, and these are the moment to cross over God, to come to know through your experience who is God actually. That's the work. Otherwise, nothing will be possible. Yes.
Thank you. So does this apply to our general spiritual development, that first we should hear from the spiritual world also before we are shown something, or how does it only apply to our relationship to God?
When angel came to give cross message, he was giving you paradise experience, or what they were saying. They came to Muhammad, they says, did you hurt? Muhammad said, no. They say, Ikra, read. He said, I don't understand. They say, Ikra again, read. They cannot go next step. Okay, Muhammad, you cannot read, and let's go have a one trip of paradise.
I see.
Afterward, when Muhammad was hearing what angels say, then next step came. Next step came, but also next step you can go back to first steps. Yes, I give you an example. There was a time he started putting condition to Archangel Gabriel. Yes, then became limitation for Muhammad. Then they decide only use him how far our purpose reach it. Now further growth is not possible because he put in condition. He jumping one place to other place. We want to give him observation. He's saying, I want to have my 70,000 people in paradise. It doesn't matter they belong to hell. They are my leaving. Every mother child is leaving. Yeah. Emperor was saying, Kaiser, my child is the most beautiful child. Then one Sufi said, no, that's not true. So they put 30 beautiful children. One was the ugly child. And they asked her mother, okay, can you tell who is the most beautiful? She went and took her ugly child in arm. She said, that's the most beautiful. It doesn't work. Yes. You go medicine, you go science, architecture. You go step by step, or they just you jump from one semester to ninth semester.
No, you first have to learn the fundamentals.
And then this logic you can apply also internal life. Yes. Or maybe you think there's a one other way possible, but Messiah don't have an other magic for you, or magic for anyone. Yeah. There are members who are dream stages. and they don't understand their own dream. Suddenly they say, I saw golden light.
Yeah.
Now you tell me which level they are.
Probably still in dream stages. I'm still in dream stages and I don't understand what my dreams mean.
No, 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 no. It's possibilities there.
Okay.
Maybe they saw blue light. Possibilities there. If I am the Ronaldo,
Hmm.
you give me the football. I'm gonna kick the football and I can throw the football in sky actually. But this was your growth or somebody kick you there?
Yeah.
No, that's a question.
Yes.
God gave you kick for a few moments. You can be there.
Yeah. And now we
It not mean that
yeah.
you are there. You see that?
Yes.
Because your effort of your life, which you are giving with obedience, with loyalty, sake of love, it come moment. And God want to give you kick that you can be there. But if somebody say no, now I am there, it's not true. Yeah. So they are the moment. Yes. In spiritual journey come a moment. Yes. Spiritual journey moment are that prophet can be sinner. And there are moment when sinner act like a God actually, or act like a prophet. But this is not a spiritual growth. This is a merit. How you call merit? Because you are on this path. Yes. More high speed you driving, more side, stone will go far away, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You got it? That's exactly spiritual. Yeah. Because of your speed.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I so in my case, I only sometimes remember what I dreamt about. But now that we are talking about the subject of hearing and seeing things, it's mostly images or flashes of images which I remember. I only very rarely remember any hearing from what I dreamt. How does this is this maybe just my particular case, or is this a generally the case that we remember more what we see in our dreams?
It's relative.
Mhm.
Yes. If you have a sick love means you start killing yourself because of somebody.
Mm.
Yeah. This is a sick love. But hating somebody, you also can be in love. But this love will be not a sick love. Because sick love want to see. Hating love is not getting crossing the red line. Okay. So if I look at my life, I give you best example. They are in this journey. There was not always smooth journey, and I'm climbing the mountain. Nobody can bring. I fell from the mountain million times. Million times. Even God was my trainer. Yes. But let's say you need a trainer on the top of the Everest to jump and go come down. You need a trainer. Maybe say yes.
I need a trainer.
You need a trainer to jump from Mountain Everest
No,
to
no, no,
save
no, no. But
yourself.
I need one down here where I am.
That's what I
The
say.
trainer is up there. He doesn't cannot help me.
You are on top of Mountain Everest, you just throw yourself, that's it. You don't need any trainer.
Yeah, to jump down, I don't need no trainer. No.
A trainer. So fall You don't need any trainer. But to reach the growth, you need trainer.
Yeah.
You see? And if I lie to you and say, well, one day I meet God, and God say, you are my heart, and God say, just jump, climb this mountain, and then I was there.
Mm.
Maybe Christian will believe about Jesus, but I don't want to give this expression. Yes.
Mm.
I fell million times. Yes. I became old, and God still correcting me. Now becoming technical details, actually. Technical detail, which I could not understand 50 years ago. You know?
Yeah.
So now is another expression. There was a time when God said, you cannot travel dark eternity without me. You come inside of me. End of my life, God was saying, that's a dark eternity. And he hit me. He said, now you cannot travel inside of me, actually. Go, have your own experience. You see that? I don't want to take you inside of me. And then, no, this growth is so far. God did not say, well, do your best. No, he pushed me. He said, jump, actually. Yes. And now I'm not for you. One time he said, this journey is not possible without me. Did God was lying? That's a question. One time he said, was not possible. Now he said, I will be not with you. Now you. So again, coming growth and growth and growth and growth, which never end up in this life and next life. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Also, what I noticed that there seems to be a very deep connection between voice or sounds, what we hear, music, and our emotions. Maybe you can tell us a little bit more about this connection. How is it that our hearing is so deeply connected with our feelings, but what we see not so much?
Yes. If I hear health music, dum 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 dum,
Yeah.
then it makes me sick. Then better some politica speak with me. Then better politics speak with me. Yes, it's a dum 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 dum. I went middle dimension. There are many quality of feeling of song. I didn't like it. Maybe billion song, one song I like. Yeah, I went middle dimension. I came to know the quality increasing. Yes, this I don't need eyes. I don't need a mind. This sound of music is coming direct to me. Yeah, that's why when political people speak, you come here, and after understanding if it stay here or it touch you, I don't know. So more your quality goes. Then I came across the paradise. I heard the song. I thought that's only 5 minutes. They said, no, you heard 70. So these are so many expression of music. Yes. You remember, maybe Sandra remember, God gave me flute, and God said to me, I said, God, I can play flute, but I'm not good. God said, this is not a external flute. This is a my flute. When you will keep the breath, it will compose automatically this song and will tell what deepest love you have for me. So this is a breath. And so again, relative. Yeah, I cannot tell you that this is a what effect come from this song.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
okay.
Maybe at this point I open it up to other questions from
Yeah.
our live streams and from our other Zoom guests. If anybody has a question, you can raise your hand and I can unmute you.
Or Sandra can check.
Yes, Sander, do you have a question?
Sandra, when you make like this, then put your hand over. Yeah. I thought you're gonna eat me, you know. You come out from the screen
I'm sorry.
and to face me, you know.
Um,
Yeah, at least, or just go away.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you check it out, Sandra. In my life, you're never gonna see this thing. That talking about God and tiredness take over. You know, I spoke 7 days even for 10 minutes rest, 20 minutes rest. I went home and there's a quality. Yeah, please check if there's a.
yes, there's one more question on our YouTube live stream,
Mhm.
but is asking about a little bit political question, which party we should vote for Zahid Sahib in Germany. I think he's asking because of the upcoming elections.
I don't have a party.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your freedom and your choices. Okay?
Okay. Very good.
I have a one party, and this party is not, this is my partnership. And this is a God. If you want, you can give vote to God.
Yes.
That kingdom of God come on earth. I'm not a politician. You need advice, you can go and check yourself.
Yes.
Sorry.
Then one member who is now also on TikTok, she was asking me earlier if it is okay for her if she can also go live on TikTok and read your books.
Please.
Okay.
I'm gonna be thankful.
Yes.
Mm. This member is belong to One Family Word.
Yes, she came. I think she came initially from this live what Guido was organizing. Now she is in contact, I think, with other members. She's in contact with me, with I think also with Edita. She comes from.
She can read my book, but she don't start telling what is the meaning of this book.
Okay.
Okay? Because she have a long way to go before she able to express. Yes? She
Yes.
she need a lot of spiritual growth.
Okay.
Okay? But
Yes.
book she can read, she can make a discussion
Hmm.
and say, I think that's what I believe.
Hmm.
Other can say, that's what I believe. So long I'm living a life, uh, at least they should ask me because I'm still alive.
Yes.
Yes. And yeah, that's it.
Yes. Very good. So we can read, but we shouldn't make any
You
like
can,
no religious interpretations.
no, you can do it.
Mhm.
But don't say that that's it.
This is the only truth now.
Yeah, that's the only truth, or this is what Messiah said.
Yes.
You're giving your own opinion.
Yes.
Do you understand me? Sanda can say, I'm not agree with you. I see like this.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yes. You
So
can, other can say,
yeah.
but you cannot say what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what Messiah said.
I see. So if we give interpretations, we should make clear this is my understanding.
My
This is
interpretation.
not what you are saying. Yeah, I read what you're saying, but now my understanding is this.
You will see if you sit on 50 people and read the book and they have to tell their opinion, they're going to be 50 different opinions.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
no. Yes. I respect democracy. You can have every year, but say that if you're telling 50 people, what I'm saying, that's the only truth, then you are making foolish yourself.
Hmm.
Yes? Okay. But then you come to me because this book revealed to me. I know beyond these books what was the journey, what was the observation, what was the moment. I am the right person, actually. Yes. Like a Kasyana, she says, she was typing and she said, this was her growth. Here making Messiah mistakes, or God don't know how to express himself. God came out and he said, I never make mistakes. And my heart never make a mistake. In which case, what he heard correct. When he observed correct. When he experienced journey correct. You are the one, you are blind, you cannot hear, you cannot observe, and journey and experience forget. And then God went back to picture. Now, don't tell me that God is in the picture, okay? This was spiritual being. And after this, what happened? She started shaking her whole body. She felt fever. She fell. That's it, actually. From this day, she'd never say to me, now I say Katyana. I can make many mistakes, actually. But you touch this realm, which was a belong to God, actually. And God gave you the lesson that my son don't make mistakes. He heard correct, he see correct, he expressed correct way journey, actually. Then now you say, I'm imperfect in every, no, that's a lie. If Kasyana start asking me questions about lawyer, how far my knowledge go? What do you think?
Not so far, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I think one other listener, he is also living near Frankfurt and he wants to know if maybe at what day you will be on the streets again. So maybe he can meet some of our members.
Mr. Sanda can tell. Sanda, you know when we are there. Mostly at
Yes, we are tomorrow we are not, but I mean he can contact us personally
night.
and then like Moses or so, and then they can tell him because we don't know also the dates. Sometimes it's changing.
But mostly we Saturday
Okay,
Yeah.
mostly Saturdays afternoon.
afternoon.
Yeah.
But like a Sandra say, if he's German, he can contact with Sandra.
Yes, he can if I can,
Yes, I
I don't
can
know.
put you in contact. I
Yeah,
can.
okay.
Yes. All right, perfect.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, brother.
Yes.
Yes. Do we have any other questions?
Atal, you see some question?
Ji Huzur, I have a few questions for the Urdu session, not for the English.
Okay.
Maybe I can rely one question can be helpful for the European members, which is in Urdu session as well. The question is, what is the meanings of sawab? I will choose the English word for the sawab. The reward. What doing good deeds in religious people? What is that reward means in a spiritual world?
Yeah. Now this reward that what you are doing something. Yeah. Let's say I take you, I say, Sandra, I'm building one house. You want to work for me? You say yes. He worked 8 hours. His reward is I gave him back for what he was working. Okay. Now, Mr. Sanda is working 8 hours, and afternoon come another person. And he asked me as a owner, can I work too? I say, yes. Now Mr. Sanda thinking he working only half day, so I will get more money than him. He get half money. That's a logic. Yes. Then come one more person who coming in the end of the day when 2 hours left. And he said, can I work? I said, okay, sure. Yes. That's a reward. Yes. And this both two thinking he get very less money. Now they all come to me. I say, you work 8 hours, I was making deal 1 hour. So Mr. Sanda, that's 1 hour. Because I make a deal with you. He take it. Now he's excited. How much get this person who work half day? And I say to this person, I also make a 1 hour with you. So here's a 1 hour for you too. Now Mr. Sanda getting angry, he work only half days. Now Mr. Sanda and other day, half day, they both got a 1 hour, they are upset. Now come the third person who work only 1 hour in the end. And then I also give 1 hour. Then the two are angry. What is this actually? So now we coming our relative deed. Relative deed. So that's my belief, and I make a relative deed. That's my belief. I do relative deed. I do intensive deed, or I do too intensive deed. Thate. You understand? Deed. Who gonna decide? This was normal deed. This was intensive, or this was too intensive deed. For example, Mr. Sanda was working, but while he was in labor, he took one horse and 20 meters he took half hour. Afternoon somebody came, until he moved 20 meters for half hour, other put 20. That's a quality now. Third worked 1 hour, but he was working so extreme that he almost reaching your goal. Actually. Yes. So who gonna swap your reward? Angel put. What is a faith? And then what is a deed? Good deed, bad deed, and the quality and true quality. Yes? Now, what is a bad deed? If Mr. Sanda taking one wood in his shoulder and taking almost more than 40 minutes, and other can go 10 times back and forth, then his deed is a very bad deed. Do you understand me? It's not a quality deed. That's the way angels judge you in spiritual life. But giving your deed reward is not mean that they're giving you light. They're not giving you light. They're giving you better dimension. You got it? Better dimension, relative dimension. because they say there are people like you. So that's what religious teaching, faith and deed actually. But this you don't call spiritual journey. Yes. Last thing is Rabia Basriya. She asked a Muslim leader, why you pray to God actually? Huh? Motivation. Now coming motivation. Yeah, we have a fear from hell. She say, you are slave. If God make you free, you never return back to God. Slave don't want to go back. You are slave actually. Why you are praying? You hope for paradise. Actually. She say you are making business with God. You see, quality is coming. Well, Muslims are doing a deed, fear of hell and hope for paradise. Then this both ask, yeah, we saw you too. You pray too, actually. So what is the difference? She say, I don't pray fear of hell and hope for paradise. I have no condition in my love for God, actually. Yes, I'm loving God without any expectation and without any deed, actually. So again, quality, again, relative. Yeah. So Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, or whatever, they are doing deed, so enter in good dimension. They are dealing with God. Yeah, that's the way. Is okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
If anybody question here in English?
I'm looking if I can see other questions. I don't see any on YouTube. And on TikTok, I also don't see any further questions.
Okay,
So I want to thank all of you again
thank you.
for taking this time, especially you, Zahé,
Okay.
for answering all of our questions.
Yeah,
And then I see you next time.
yeah.
Next week will be probably again on Thursday.
Not a third day. We're gonna go Monday,
Mhm.
question answer, and then I go books. Tuesday again. I have my whole day is busy.
Yes,
Only
yes.
you are coming on
Yeah.
your you coming only your day, and
Yeah, only my time.
that's it.
Yes. But I hope to see many of you again. And please feel free to bring all of your questions. Thank you so much. God bless all of you.
Yes.
And
Please, Mr. Sander, before you check your WhatsApp, there's a message. Okay? From Mr. Okay, God bless you.
God bless you.
Let's start Pakistan.